Hello, in today's session, we are going to launch the Linux machine and add 5 GB of additional volume to that Linux machine. Similarly, even for the Windows. So now adding additional volume is like a drive in the system basing on the business requirement. Next, we are going to detach the volume to that instance and adding the same volume to other instance. Then the data in the volume will also attach to the second instance, which we call it as elastic block storage, EBS. So we are going to implement EBS for Linux or Windows. First, we are going to see how to add the additional volume to the Linux operating system. For that, first we need to launch the instance, which we have seen in the previous session. On left pane, we have seen the instances. Under the instances, click on the instance. Click on the launch instance, which is on the right top. Now give the name of your instance. For that, I am going to name that as instance1 and the operating system I am using is Linux. So the name of the instance I am giving as instance1 Linux. Why? Because here I have to create two instances to check whether the data has been added to the second instance which was created for the first instance. So for creating two instances, I have given the name instance1, and as I am using the Linux operating system, so I have given the Linux instance1 Linux. You can give any name of your comfort. Now I am selecting Amazon Linux as my operating system and AMI Amazon Machine Image. I am selecting free tier. Next scroll down. Instance type is t2.micro. I already explained why we need to go with t2.micro. And now click on create new key pair under key pair. There you give the same name with the extension -key, RSA, PEM file. Now click on create key pair. There you can see in your downloads a file with the extension of .pem, which is your key pair. Now go to network settings, click on edit, create a security group and give the name of your instance extension SG. The same thing copy and paste it in the description. In inbound security group rules, you are already having SSH. Along with that, give one more security group by clicking on add security group rule. Here you need to go with HTTP and source type is anywhere. Next, go to configure storage. Default you have 8 GB and GP3 as your new volume. Here you need to add another volume with 5 GB because we are taking the additional volume 5 GB. So give 5. Add it, and I am not going to any advanced details. Now click on launch instance, which is there on your right hand downside. Now the instance is launching. Now the instance is launching. You are going to have puttygen for converting PEM file to PPK file. PEM file to PPK file, which we have already seen in previous. So go to instances, and if you are observing, it is running state and the status is initializing. Here that status check, it is showing initializing. We need to wait for few minutes to make it as green color 2 by 2 with tick mark. Green color 2 by 2 with tick mark. Just wait for few minutes. Now, if you are observing, the status check is 2 by 2 with tick mark in green color and instant state in running. Now, refresh the page by clicking on this symbol. Now, go to puttygen for converting the PEM file to PPK, because for Linux, PPK file is going to support. Go to load, go to downloads, and you can't see any file over here. So click here all files. You can see your file name instance Linux of key with extension PEM. Double click on it. OK. Save private key. Click on save private key. Click on S. Go to downloads. Go to downloads. Give the name. Instance 1 Linux -key. Don't give the extension because down you already having the extension PPK. Click on save. Close this window. Now in downloads. You can see a hat symbol with instance 1 Linux with the extension PPK, putty private key. So conversion has been completed. Now we need to connect with the instance. So go to putty. We need to copy the details of the instance. So click on the instance which we have created and save the details in your notepad. First is the instance ID. Next is the public. Click on the square box. You can copy in your clipboard. Go to notepad, paste it. Now private. Click on the square box under the private IPv4 address and now paste it in your notepad. Next, public DNS. Click on it, save it. These are the details. Now in puttygen you need to give the public address or public DNS. I have given the public address Next, on your left hand side, you can see SSH. Click on it. Now go to auth. Click on this plus symbol. Go to credentials. Here we need to browse and we need to upload our private key ppk, which is our key to access the instance. Now click on open, click on open, click on accept, and your login is ec2-user, ec2-user. Press enter. Now you have connected with the instance, Linux instance. Now we need to run the command to check the disk free space. Disk free space. For that the command is df-h capital T. Press enter. You can see the space. Now next command for available disk device. Available disk device. For this that command is lsblk. Press enter. Press enter. You can see xvmb, which is having 5 GB on the disk, which we have done the additional volume. At first we have added one additional volume while launching the instance. That is showing here, free space. Okay, now you need to know the information about device. For that the command is sudo space file space -s space /dev/xvdb. Press enter. Press enter. Now we need to create a file system on the volume. So for that the command is sudo space mkfs. Mk means make, fs means file system, space -t space ext4 space /dev/xvdb. xvdb. Now we need to create a directory. So for creating directory, mkdir, mk means make, dir means directory, space my directory name. My directory name. Sorry. My directory name is test. I am creating a directory with the name test. Press enter. Directory has been created. Now mount the volume. So sudo space mount space dev /xvdb space my directory. Press enter. Now change the directory. So for changing the directory, cd and go to directory. Press enter. Now if you are observing, here you can see the directory and we have entered into the directory. After entering into the directory, we need to create three files with the help of touch command. So sudo space touch space F1 space F2 space F3. So three files I am creating with the help of touch command. Press enter. Now check the files whether they have created or not. For that the command is ls. Now if you are observing, you can see three files has been created under the directory test. Now check the disk space uses. So df space hyphen h capital T. Now if you are observing here, you can see EC2 directory under the volume which was added, that is xvdb on the device. Now go to AWS, click on the instance, go to actions, click on the instance, click on the instance, left side you can go to volume, left side when you are scrolling it down you can see the volume under elastic block store. Click on the volumes, click on the 5 GB additional volume, go to actions. If you are observing, already it's been attached. So now go to your instance Linux, press CD, enter. Now you came out of the test. To unmount the EBS, we are having a command unmount, sudo unmount space your directory. Press enter. As we move out of the directory, so it is showing command not found. So go to AWS, click on the instance, go to actions, left pane you can see volumes, go to additional 5 GB, go to actions, detach the volume. So I am detaching the volume from the first instance. So I have created and attached an additional 5 GB volume to an instance. I have created a directory with test name and I have created some data like files in that directory, and then I have detached from the first instance. Now second instance I am going to create, and the additional volume which I have created with the directory and files, that volume I am going to attach to the second instance, so that whatever the data is there in the volume you can see for the second instance, just like our pen drive. we are having a pen drive as an additional volume. If you attach to a system and you have kept some data in the pen drive, then you have detached from your system and you connected the pen drive with your friend's laptop, with friend's system, then the data which is there in that volume can see by your friends also, even after attaching to the other system. Similarly here, first instance we have created, and we have created some data in it. We then detached that volume from the first instance, and now we need to create the second instance. So go to instance. You already know how to launch an instance. So create create another instance with name instance 2 space Linux, and operating system is Amazon Linux, AMI is free tier, instance is 22.micro, create a new key pair with the same name, extension key, RSA PEM file, go to edit, create a security group with the name instance extension SG, the same thing copy and keep it in a description. Go to type, SSH is already there, SSH is already there, no need to add any additional security groups, no need to add any extra volumes, default already we are having 8 GB. Now click on launch instance. Now the second instance is launching. Here I got the instruction successfully initiated. Now go to instance, wait for few seconds to get the status check of your second instance as 2 by 2 with green color tick mark. Meanwhile, you click on the second instance, collect the information which we need to store in our notepad. So public address I am saving here, private address I am saving in notepad, public DNS also pasted in notepad. Now click on refresh, still it is showing as initializing, wait for few more seconds. Yeah, now if you observe, you got 2 by 2 check with tick mark green color. Now click on refresh. Now go to Puttigen for converting the PEM to PPK. Go to Puttigen, click on load, click on downloads. You can see only instance 1 Linux, but we want instance 2 Linux. So click on all files, go to instance 2 Linux with extension PEM, click on OK, and click on Save Private Key. Click on S, give the name instance2 Linux -key, but not the extension of PEM, because extension should be ppk. Click on Save. Close this window. Go to Downloads. You can see a hat symbol with instance2 Linux. Okay, now PuttyGen work is completed. Now go to Putty for connecting. Now the public address is needed for the instance2. While you are copying, be cautious because we are creating two instances. Don't get confused. Left side, click on SSH, click on auth, click on credentials. Don't be panicked. Whichever we have done in previous, the same procedure I am following for connecting. Now I need to upload the ppk file which I have converted with the help of PuttyGen software. So click on Browse. In Downloads, instance2 Linux is there. While clicking, just make sure whether it is instance2 or instance1. Now we need instance2. Click on Open. Click on Accept. ec2-user is the login. Press enter. Now whatever the commands we have used previously, the same commands we need to run on this system. First, for disk space usage, we are using df-h capital T. Press enter. Next, for checking available disk device, we are going to use the command lsblk. Next, here we can see you cannot see the additional volume over here after giving the command lsblk because we didn't attach the additional volume to the second instance. So go to AWS, left side, go to EBS, that is Elastic Block Store. Under that you can see the volumes. Click on volumes. Here you can see 5 GB. Click on the 5 GB. Go to actions. See here, for the first instance it hasn't detached, so that is the reason it is not showing the attach volume option. So click on 5 GB, go to actions, attach the volume, to which we need to attach to our second instance. But here it is showing the instance ID. So once go to your notepad and see what is your instance ID which ends with FAF. I am just remembering the last 3 characters. So go to AWS. Where is FAF? Last 3 is FAF. And if you want, you can see down. It is going to show you in brackets instance2 Linux. Just I am verifying with my notepad whether it is correct or wrong. Go to that. After giving the instance name, now click on attach volume. Click on attach volume. And it is asking your device name. Now we have attached lsblk command we need to use, and you can see here xvdf with 5 GB disk. xvdf with 5 GB disk. Previously, no such 5 GB is there here because we haven't attached. Now, after attaching, you can see the 5 GB has been attached to your second instance. Next, we are going to use the command sudo file -s space dev slash whatever the block that we are getting here xvdf, we need to take that for the information about the device. For creating the directory mkdir space, this time I am giving the name training. I am giving the name training of my directory. Press enter. Now mount the volume with the command sudo mount on my directory. Next, change the directory. Now, if you are observing, we have entered into the new directory. Check with ls and you can see the 3 files which I have created previously on first instance. Those things we can see for the second instance. For the second instance. Okay, so on first step we have created the instance 1. Second step we have added some additional volume to that. Third step we have created a directory with some files as the data in that additional volume. Next step we have detached from the first instance. This is one phase. And in the second phase we have created second instance and we attached the extra volume which we have created, and you can see the data which is there in that volume. Now you have seen the 3 files in that second instance. Okay, I think now you understood how to create the volume, attaching the volume, detaching the volume. Along with that, creating 2 instances. The data which we have created for the first instance can be attached to the second instance. Like this, you can attach multiple instances. We can create multiple instances and you can attach your volume to any of the thing. Just like our pen drive or hard disk, which is the extra volume, and whatever the data is there in that extra volume can connect to any of our systems and we can check it out. Similarly, like that, here we are using. Okay. Now, don't forget to detach and delete the key pairs because it is going to it is going to charge for these things. So don't forget to detach. So for detaching, go to AWS console and go to Elastic Block Store, go to volumes, in volume select 5 GB, go to actions, click on detach volume, click on detach volume. It's been detached. It's been detached successfully. Now go to instances, go to instances, select the instance states and go to actions, go to instance state, terminate or delete the instance. Before that, stop the instance. This is the safe mode. Stop and then terminate. Just like how we are going to close all our windows and then we are going the shutdown. If you go to shutdown directly, nothing will happen. It will shut down, but sometimes system might occur or sometimes your documents might affect. So first we need to stop, then we need to terminate the instances. That will be the safe mode. Just wait for few seconds. Already one instance has been stopped, got the instance state as stop, and another instance is still on process. Just wait for few seconds to get the command stopped. Meanwhile, we can go to dashboard. We can go to dashboard, click on key pairs. You can delete the key pairs which was created. For that, click on the key pairs which we have created, go to actions, click on delete, and here you need to type delete and then click on delete. Go to dashboard, click on security groups, click on security, all security groups. Remember, here one default security group will be there which cannot be deleted by us. So exclude that. Remaining, please select. Go to actions. Go to actions. Delete security groups. Delete security groups. Don't worry, there is some error. Just refresh. Then again try. Okay, we'll delete one after one as it is showing error and we are not able to understand which. Oh, one instance associated, terminate the instance. So first the instance has to be terminated, then only. I think first instance has not terminated. As it is in progress, it is not allowing us to do. So just wait for few seconds. Go to instances, check it out. Yes, both are stopped. Refresh. Now go to actions, instance state. Click on terminate and delete instance. Terminate. Now it is shutting down. Now it is shutting down. Once the process has been done, then we can delete the security groups. For key pairs, it is in our physical system, so we can do it. But coming to security groups, it will be in the console, so that is the reason we couldn't. Now the instance state is terminated. Click on refresh, go to dashboard, click on security groups and select the security groups which need to be deleted. Go to actions, click on delete security groups. Now if you observe, you got the option delete. So type delete and press on delete button. Go to dashboard. Now refresh the page. Refresh the page. Go to volumes. Delete the volumes. So go to actions. force detach volume. Type detach. There is an error. There is an error. Just wait for few seconds. Now it's been detached, and now delete the volume. Delete the volume. Now go to dashboard, refresh, volume 0, everything is 0 except instances, because instances has been shutted down, but it will take some time to move out of the AWS console. Security group 1 is there, it is default one, so we cannot delete. Rest all are zeros. It means that we have completed our work and we stop the instances. Now we are going to see the windows. For the Windows instances, how we are going to add the additional volume and detach the additional volume to the instances in the next session.